Okay, everybody. I am so excited because I've got my friend and my client, Tallal Gondal, here. And Tallal came to me because he said, Cal, I want to write a book. I don't know how to start, don't know how to do it at all. And I need your help and your guidance to make it happen. So I'm really excited about his book because he's he is a super master connector. And I love that he wants to teach people how to become super or to connect with super achievers. And I've never heard anybody call it the super achievers. And I love it because sometimes we get bored about networking. But what makes Talal's book special is that it's about connecting with super achievers. Those are those people that we sometimes think are like unreachable. And what I also love about Talal's book is that he makes it fun. He's got this incredible sense of humor. And I have never laughed in a networking book until I read Talal's book. So, Talal, I want to bring you on and I want to, I want you to introduce yourself and, why you wanted to write this book on connecting with super achievers.
Well, thank you for having me, Kelly. I really appreciate it. And, I'm really grateful to actually work with you on this book because it is a very special book to me. And the idea of the whole book is, like you said, how to reach out, find, connect, and build relationships with the super achievers so you can actually surround yourself with powerful people, learn directly from them, and accelerate your life, your career, and your business. And the reason I wanted to write this book is because a lot of the times we don't have these skills available to us by default. They're not taught at school, they're not taught at university, and nobody really comes and tells us, okay, this is what you need to do exactly in this way. This is the blueprint. This is the path you need to follow to go and actually connect with the top leaders, the top influencers, the top experts in your fields, the people who are the directors of really big companies or CEOs of multinational conglomerates. Like, how do you actually reach out to those people and try and bring them into your network? And for a lot of people, I mean, who are here right now might be thinking, well, actually, I would like to do that. But again, what can I say to them? What do I do that actually allows me to start that conversation with them? How do I even find them? How do I know where they are? Where do they actually hang out? So I wanted to address all these issues in my book, and I wanted to make it really simple and easy for people to actually reach out to these people and have the confidence to say, hey, actually, you know what? I can actually talk to this person and I know what I'm going to say. I know, what I'm going to do. I have a plan in place. So this is what the book really provides. It gives you a step-by-step plan, a step-by-step strategy, so you can actually start to connect with those people. And it helps you develop that mindset of what you need to be thinking, how you need to think, to start to reach out to those people, but also that skill set. So, once you actually reach out to one person, you can just rinse and repeat and actually just follow the same steps, in a similar sort of fashion to reach out to somebody else and connect with them. And so that is the power behind my book, which is called Turbocharged Networking. And I'm actually really excited about it because it's finished now and we're actually ready to take pre-orders.
Okay, so why would somebody want to connect with a super achiever? Like, what is it? Why is it that we want to connect with like Oprah and, Richard Branson and some of those super achievers? What is it about them?
That's a great question. So here's what we all inherently understand. We are the product of our environments, okay? And there's a Jim Rohn quote actually, which actually sums it up really nicely. And he says that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Okay, so let's ask the question, who are your 5 right now? If you're watching this right now, who are the 5 people that you spend the most time with right now? Are they where you want to be? Have they achieved everything that you want to achieve in life? If not, then what's your plan to upgrade your 5? Right? You need to upgrade the people around you. You need to upgrade the people who surround you so that you can learn new things. You can unlock new opportunities for yourself, and you can actually start to learn some of their ideas and their blueprints and how they have managed to achieve the highest levels of success. So by surrounding yourself with powerful people, you're actually exposing yourself to new environments. You're exposing yourself to new ideas. You're exposing yourself to new strategies, a different way to think. And since everything starts with thinking, if you change your thinking, then you're pretty much halfway there. And that is the power behind networking. That is the power behind surrounding yourself with super achievers and surrounding yourself with powerful people. And I can, by firsthand, testify to that because that's what I did. I'm just a maths lecturer. That was my daytime job. And still I work as a maths lecturer. But by surrounding myself with powerful people, I have had many opportunities that I wouldn't have had otherwise. Investment opportunities, business opportunities. I've been going on podcasts, multiple podcasts, and I've been featured in a book written by an international best-selling author. So all these other different things that I'm able to do. I even spoke at the Blue Talks event in December with Corey Poirier and yourself, along with other industry leaders. And so all those opportunities only came my way once I started to surround myself with powerful people. And so this is what I want to give everybody else in the audience, the chance and the strategies and the steps so they can start to do the same. They can surround themselves with powerful people and unlock new opportunities for themselves and accelerate their life, their career, and their businesses.
I love that you talk about that, Tallal, because I have a really good example of that. Last week, I was hanging out with 2 or 3 friends of mine, and none of them have jobs. And by the end of that couple hours, I was napping on the couch. I was so bored, and I was so uninspired and unempowered. And I was like, this is not where I want to be. If I want to be that super achiever or that super, that, you know what I mean? If I want to be that person who is going to achieve something in life, then I need to hang out with those people who are super achievers. And so it was interesting because I think it was a couple of days after that, one of my best friends phoned me and she asked me about some sort of situation. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry I'm bothering you. You're probably so busy. I'm like, no, I actually need this conversation with you because you are helping me to be empowered again, because these are the people I want to hang out with. I want to hang out with super achievers. I want to hang out with people who are making a difference and making an impact and that sort of thing. And so this conversation was awesome for me because it got me shifted back to who I love to be.
Yeah, so, absolutely. I love that story, Kelly, and thank you for sharing that. I think there's a lot of power in actual, in giving yourself the permission, self-empowering yourself to go and take the steps necessary to do this, because you can't hang on with the same friends and same members of the family all the time. That is absolutely possible for everybody. But what really separates the few from the rest of the herd is where they take the necessary steps to move forward. And sometimes the fact that we are surrounded by people who actually drag us down, like you experienced with some of your friends, they actually drag us down. They are the energy vampires. They actually suck the energy and the excitement and the inspiration, motivation, and all those things away from us. And I do talk about it in the book, how do you address that? How do you actually healthily address that? How do you actually separate yourself from the rotten apples and surround yourself with super achievers and powerful people so you can actually start to accelerate? And that's really, really important. So I love that story. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome.
Exactly. Okay, so Tallal, we don't have a lot of time left. So where can people buy your book? Because I know you're in the pre-order phase right now. So because you hired me to help you do your best-selling launch, and I'm excited about that. I can't wait to make that happen. So right now, our goal is to help Tallal pre-sell books so we can get them onto the bestseller list. So Tallal, where can they buy your book?
Well, Kelly, that's a great question. And the book, like you said, is ready for pre-orders. And so people can go and pre-order the book right now. It's live. And so the link they need to go is www.turbochargednetworking.com. Okay, so that's www.turbochargednetworking.com. All one word, no spaces, no hyphens, nothing, lowercase, just turbochargednetworking.com. If they go there, they can pre-order the book right now. Today, it's live.
Excellent. I love it. Because like I said, I've read most of your book already. I love, your sense of humor. I love how you make it easy. And I love how you just really encourage people to reach out to those super achievers, because especially now with COVID, the super achievers are more accessible now than ever.
Yeah. Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's an environment where people are on screen all the time because you have nowhere else to go. And that's the only way we're communicating with each other. It's through social media, through virtual events, online, etc. And so this is the prime time to actually reach out because everybody's there. Everybody's, are kind of doing their events and their, launches and everything else online. So definitely this is the prime time to actually start to connect with some super achievers and start to upgrade your network.
Exactly. And, I even have some examples of some of my friends who reached out to some of those super achievers who they never would have reached out to, and they're getting them, right? They're
Oh yeah.
getting access to them and they're having them on their events and all that stuff. So your book is the book that's going to help people reach out to those super achievers. What are those necessary steps so that they can do that? So Tallal, do you have any last words you want to share with people?
I would just say that for everybody who's here, who's watching, who's listening to this, two things. Number one, I'd say that you need to give yourself permission. You need to place enough value on your ambitions, your dreams, your goals, so you can actually accelerate and start to achieve them. And you need to place value on that because that's where life really begins. Okay, that's what's really valuable in life. At the end of the day, what really matters is, did you actually grow? Did you actually achieve what you wanted to achieve in life? Did you get that fulfillment? Right? And the first step is to know how to get there. And the roadmap is out there. Roadmap is out there. It's by super achievers because they've already achieved what you want to achieve. So all you have to do is just bring them into your network, and that's how you can follow their blueprint, their footsteps, to achieve the same level of success, right? And the second thing I want to say to people is the fact that they absolutely have to reach out and connect with Kelly. Okay, so for me, it's been absolutely monumental. I'm like a first-time author, never written a book before, and never thought I would write a book. And just connecting with Kelly and getting to know her has been absolutely, amazing for me to accelerate that. So again, I brought in a super achiever in my network, which was Kelly, and it allowed me to accelerate. I've now actually finished my book. It's actually live, and we're taking pre-orders now. I never would have thought that would have happened unless I actually had brought Kelly in my life. So Kelly's here and she's helped me achieve this. So I will highly encourage everybody else to, again, reach out to Kelly, connect with Kelly. She's a super achiever, and you need to bring Kelly into your world, into your network, so you can accelerate. You can actually write the book that you want to write and make the impact you want to make, and then reach out to the people and change lives that you want to change.
Oh, thank you, Tallal. You're such an amazing soul, and I'm so glad to be, coaching you and be with you on your journey of becoming a best-selling author. So, again, I just want to share with everybody, Tallal has an incredible book, and it is one of my favorite books. And I'll be honest, I think networking is boring. I really do, and, and I think it's because of my introvert self, right? Like I'm very much, I love to be on my own and, just do my own thing. But I really enjoyed reading your book. So
Thank you, Kelly.
I really want to encourage you guys because it really is the book that's going to help you connect with the super achievers. So Tallal, what's the link again?
So the link one more time is www.turbochargednetworking.com. Okay, so they just type in turbochargednetworking.com and it will take them straight to the pre-order page, and they can pre-order the book today.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Tallal. And for those of you who want to take your business to the next level and you want to reach those super achievers to help you get where you need to go, Tallal's book is the book to buy and read, and you're going to love it. So thank you so much, Tallal, and thank you, everybody else.
Thank you so much, Kelly. And for people who tuned in as well, thank you so much for your time. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me directly. I'd love to know how I can help you in your journey too. Thank you so much.
That is